And that hurricane was rolling in. And we were trying to get a hold of her the night before to see if they were still going and what was going on. And she asked me if I talked to him. And I said, no, I ain't talked to him. Why? And she said, because there's been an accident. He was something about a tractor trailer. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. And I turned around, went back to work, and was on with dispatch. And they told me a trooper was on the way to come get me to take me to him. Just never happened.
On June the 12th, 2005, my life changed. It all started out as a normal day. It was a Sunday. I was working evening shift. My regular duty was in Loudoun County, Tennessee. Covers Interstate 75. I'd worked about an hour. Dispatch told me that I had a piece of debris in the roadway that I needed to get out. It was a truck tire. One of the big trucks had lost a recap or a part of his tire. It was laying in the road, causing a danger to people. People were trying to dodge it. Almost had a couple of crashes. So I proceeded to go there. I got the tire out of the road. Just as I got out of my car, just a few sprinkles of rain. I proceeded on to go meet up with another trooper at a service station and get some fuel for our vehicles. And on my way back, I crossed the bridge, the Tennessee River Bridge at the 74-mile marker, and noticed two people walking on the bridge northbound. I knew that wasn't good. I went a little farther and saw a vehicle that was against the guardrail. So I let my dispatch know that I probably had a wreck on the bridge and I'd need some help with traffic. I proceeded on to the wreck. I arrived, got out and talked to the people. The other trooper arrived and I asked him to call a wrecker for me. He was in the process of making his way back to his vehicle to call a wrecker whenever what you saw happened. I heard the vehicle coming. The only reaction I knew to do, a lot of you will think this is funny, I was going to do a Dukes of Hazzard move and try to slide across the hood and land in the middle of the road and stand as still as I could and let traffic go on each side of me. Well, I made one step, and that's as far as I got. I don't remember making impact with the vehicle. I do, however, remember everything else. I remember realizing that I was turning a flip. And I realized that I was on a bridge that was about 150 feet to the water. I prayed to my God, don't let me go over this guardrail. I'll never survive the impact. He granted my prayer. I remember landing in the roadway and thinking how huge the pores of the concrete is in this roadway. I heard tires squall again, and I said, if you don't get up, You'll not get up. I got up and ran back to the guardrail. From the time I heard the tire squall to the time I made it to the guardrail was 11 seconds. All this seemed like an eternity. When I left home that day, I kissed my wife. I told my little girl goodbye, I kissed them, and I told them I loved them. Please, whatever you do, don't take for granted the love of your parents and how much they love you. They don't want anything to happen to you. I don't want anything to happen to you. I made a joke about here just recently about being in the hands of the Lord. And I said that Allstate couldn't compare to the hands I was in that day. And that's true. When I leave here, I want to leave you with this message, and I hope that you will take this with you. Move over. Save a life. The life you save today may be the life that saves you or one of your loved ones tomorrow.
Things happened in a second. You guys saw where the officers informed the wife that her husband was gone. Well, that was me, almost 3 years ago now. We had a 12-year-old daughter at the time that I had to inform. She's now 15 and getting ready to drive, and her dad's not here. He can't teach her to drive now because somebody didn't move over. He came 4 feet across the fog lane to hit my husband. And this man was in his 40s and was a professional driver. It can happen in an instant, guys. A tire blows out. Anything can cause you guys to swerve. And when you're driving a vehicle, it's a weapon. And when you take somebody's life, it not only affects yours, you go to jail, your family, the person you killed, their family, their co-workers. It's unbelievable the people that it affects by one person being killed.
This is a simulated construction zone. The last 4 people I named will be driving their bulldozers and the dump trucks in the construction zone. We're going to have the lady down on this end, and she's going to be trying to drive through the construction zone and avoid the construction equipment and the men and the signs. The gentleman's going to be doing it on the other end, and let's just see kind of who's the better driver. Okay, we have a little driver's education down here, and she's ready to go. Come on through. Y'all can cheer them on. Good job. You can't. Oh, good job. Oh. Did a good job. All right. Ooh. All right.
What's up?
We can't have a road closer. All right, give her a round of applause. She did a great job. Students, we had some fun with that demonstration, and y'all all did a great job. And like I said, I believe the ladies won that one. But let me tell you the point of the demonstration. Did you see the students, how well they concentrated when they were driving their car through the construction zone? Did you see any of these students playing with the radio or talking on their cell phone? No, they were driving their car. If you can use that kind of concentration while you drive your car through a construction zone or anywhere you drive your car, you can be successful.
He was like my best friend. I mean, there was an age difference, but that kind of helped. He was 17. I was about to be 11, but I was 10 when it happened. And, you know, he would pick me up on weekends. He didn't speed when I was in the car. We'd go hang out, meet my cousins at Baskin-Robbins because that's where they worked. I mean, we pretty much did what brothers and sisters do, but me and him had a better bond. Like, we didn't argue. Of course,